Story time. This is the story of nice influencers who didn't call themselves influencers to begin with. These are just normal people who felt like they had a call on their lives and they wanted to impact people. So they start getting on that bullhorn, standing on that mountaintop, getting on their little soapbox and preaching whatever the word on their spirit was. In my case, it started with just financial literacy, and that was just a more holistic approach. And you guys know that as redefining wealth, right? Right. So my question is, why once somebody becomes known as an influencer, do you guys like to start sending them these influencer only invoices? You know the invoices. These are the invoices that you don't send to anyone else. You don't charge anyone else this dollar amount to do hair, to do makeup, to do photography, to do videography, to do strategic planning, to do brand development. But once you think somebody got it like that, you alter your proposals, you 10x them, and then you try to beat us out of our money. And I know I'm not alone. I know that this happens to a lot of people in my space because we talk about it and we talk about y'all. Because we see the work that you are doing with others, and we know good and heck well that other people are not paying you $5,000 to do $200 worth of work, right? Like, if you focused on adding value and charging me what you charge, then you should know that I will scream your name from the mountaintops. I will tell people about you. I am a natural connector. I am always putting my clients on. Like, I had a client post the other day, her dean, she said when she looks at, I forget how she worded it, but essentially when she looks at all the people who have supported her, they have been connected to me in some way. My attorney, my editor, my whatever. When you do good work and you treat me as if I'm a human being and we have a relationship going on here that is built on mutual respect and adding value to each other, you don't have to puff up your invoices for me. You don't have to double and triple your rate because it's my picture versus someone else's picture. I'm not saying my photographer did that. Princess, you the bomb. You don't have to do that. And I don't know what coach is out here encouraging you all to do that. I don't know if you are looking at our pages and what you think our lifestyle is, and you are making assumptions, you're making judgments, or you're like, well, she got it. Let me tell you what that is. That is scarcity mentality. You think you have to beat me off of this one gig, off of this one invoice, off of this one proposal, instead of understanding that there are so many people out there who probably need your gifts. But what you are doing is blocking your own blessings by being scammy. Why are you being so scammy? Why is taking my picture cost more than taking the next person's picture? And I only keep saying picture because I just had a photo shoot today. But I'm just saying, like, why is doing my stuff more money than, it's the same work? It's the same work. Why are my eyebrows more expensive than her eyebrows? If you guys understood how often this happens, and I'm not trying to cry about it, and I just don't understand if you know, first of all, that we know, and I don't understand if you understand the lack of integrity that is in that way of being, right? If I go into Target to buy a shirt, because I do love Target, this shirt probably came from Target. If I go into Target to buy a shirt, Target is not like, ooh, you the money maven, you're going to have to double that at checkout. The cost of the shirt is the cost of the shirt. The cost of the service is the cost of the service. If I go get my tires repaired, if I go get an oil change, like if I go do any number of things, I pay the same thing as everybody else because that's what's fair. What's not fair is that you think because you follow me or you've seen me on stage or you saw me on something that all of a sudden you should charge me more. Why is that fair, you guys? I'm not the influencer who's trying to get stuff for free. I just want to pay your rate. I want to pay what's fair. And why do you only raise your rate when it's me? And the real gag is when you guys don't know that we have other people submit inquiries and ask you how much something is, and you'll tell them 400, but you told me 4,000. That's the real gag. That's the real gag. Why all of a sudden is it 10x more? Y'all, just be fair. I don't know who's teaching you guys to not operate in integrity, but I am begging you. Your gifts require you to operate in integrity. If you believe that your gifts will make room for you, you don't have to come up on any one person, influencer or not. Don't change your rates based on the circumstances. Like, that's not cool. That's not cool. And you're not going to get far. And if you think we don't know, let me be the first to tell you. We know. We're aware. We talk about it. We exchange stories. And then we all stay away from you. When you could have had several people who were repping your business, your brand, your product, your service, and really sharing it just because we have the heart to share, and you would have gotten so much further. I don't want your inflated invoices. Y'all can keep them. Y'all can keep them. In 2020, I'm not going to answer y'all no more. How about that? I'm just not. I'm not. It's not right. Please stop.